Hey, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tom Stark. I'm also known as the Organic Retiree, and you can find me at theorganicretiree.com. Well, today is Wednesday. It's the middle of a week, middle of a work week for most people anyway. But it's a time where we typically sit back a little bit and we kind of reflect on what we've done over the last couple of days and what we need to do to finish out the week and to go into the weekend strong. Leadership is a critical component. When you're in a home-based business industry or you're running any small business, being on top of what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to do is vital. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that today. In the home-based business industry, motivation is critical. Motivation, being able to move yourself forward regardless of whatever the obstacle is really, it's the key to success. You have to be able to keep moving forward. So I have an acronym today that I want to use for you, and the acronym is this. It's simply this, and it's the word simply, S-I-M-P-L-Y. S stands for just start someplace. You know, when we're looking to create momentum, we're looking to move into action, we're looking to get things accomplished. Sometimes the tasks that we have seem overwhelming. And they can be sometimes. To be honest with you, they can be very overwhelming. But you have to make a choice. And the choice is, do I stay stuck or do I move forward? Stay stuck or do I start? And whether it's a simple task, an easy task, or a difficult task, you need to get moving. You need to get started. And so the S is simply start. Get started. Started with something that you know you can get done, something that is there and achievable right now. It could be a phone call, it could be a Facebook message, it could be a variety of things, but get started with making your contacts and getting your marketing out there. The I in simply stands for this. I am possible. You know, a lot of us will look at barriers and we'll say, well, that's just too much to overcome. It's just too big of a deal. It's impossible. No, we're going to change that mindset. We're going to change that thought process. And today it is I am possible. Did you get that? I am possible, because it is possible. There's almost nothing that we can't do when we set our minds to it. So S, just get started. I am possible. The M, because we are in the market, that we're in the business that we're in, the industry, the M stands for marketing. You know, exposures is the name of the game. We have to get our information out there. We have to talk to people or connect in some fashion. We just have to do that. If we don't, we're not going to be growing. We're not going to be growing as people. We're not going to be growing in business. Our incomes certainly aren't going to change. But more importantly, and this is to me the most important thing, is that those lives that we want to impact, those people that we want to help, either improve their health or improve their financial situation, improve their legacy for themselves or their family, the more we don't say anything, the less likely it is that people are going to grow, that they're going to join us, that they'll want to be a part of what we're doing. So M is for marketing. It's exposures. We've got to get our message out there, and the quicker we do it, the more we do it, the more we can be a blessing and impact other people. S is for starting. I is for I am possible. M is for marketing. The P is for prophetic. Think about it for a minute. It's for prophetic. When we start to look in the future, when we begin to cast that vision of what we believe we are supposed to be doing, when we are moving into that realm of the unknown, then we have to have that vision of where we're going. If we don't have that, the roadmaps that we might create are meaningless because we don't have a destination. See, with the prophetic, with being able to look ahead, being able to project, or being able to kind of forecast where you want to go, we give ourselves the opportunity, we give ourselves the chance to say, okay, this is where I'm headed. And it begins to define where we go and how we're going to get there. So when we go back to starting simply, we have a place that we know we're going to. When we say something is I am possible, we know it's possible because we have a destination. We have some vision that we're trying to move into. When we're talking about our marketing, we have something else that we are then moving into. It all ties together. So it's important. We need to market. We need to market in almost everything we do. It doesn't mean we have to go out and say, okay, we're going to talk about this product today. We're going to hawk this person or whatever. No, what we're doing is in every contact, in every moment where we're chatting with somebody, face-to-face or online or whatever we're doing, that we're simply looking for that window of opportunity with everybody. Simply ask a question. Is today a good day, for you to make a little extra money? Have you ever thought about that? If you could change one thing in your life, what would that one thing be? Simple questions. How you get conversations started. But it's all around marketing. It's all around kind of building up that idea that we are looking for people. We're looking to help solve problems. And when we are marketing, we're actually listening to what that person wants or needs. Does that make sense? It does to me anyway. The L stands for leadership. When we're leading, who are we leading? Part of the definition of leadership is this, that we want to increase our influence so that other people willingly choose to follow us. They willingly choose to follow us. And so how do you do that? Do you go tell somebody, you know what, you're not motivated today, and so I'm going to help you? Do you order them to do what you want them to do? And the answer is no, not really. Especially when you're a marketer, when you're in a home-based business, one of the things that's really critical is that you have to set the example. You have to set the pace. And so leadership is really an internal thing, because if you're not following you, then who is? You have to follow yourself. So S is start. I am possible. M is for marketing. P, prophetic. Cast that vision. L is for leadership. The Y in simply is very easy. It's yes. Look for the yeses. That's all. We just look for the yeses. We look for those areas where we can come into agreement or come into alignment with somebody as we're talking with them, as we move into a phase where we think we have something that can help solve a problem for that person. We're listening, we're asking, we're listening, we're asking, but finally there's a point where we take that and we say, okay, are you open to this? Are you open to this idea? Do you know anyone who wants to lose weight? But we're moving toward a yes. In this business, it could be one person that you talk to, it could be 20, and you might get one no, you might get 20. But you can't be discouraged by that. You have to look for the yes and understand that eventually, the better you get at it, the more yeses you are going to get. The better you get at it, the more yeses you will be getting. But even if that doesn't improve, that ratio doesn't improve, you are always going to get no's. And we can't let those people define who we are, how we think, based on their no's. It's their opinion. It's not ours. It's their opinion. If they're not ready yet, that's okay. Move on. If they are ready, keep exploring, keep finding a way where you can get into that zone where you find their motivation, where you find what really helps them move forward. S is start. I am possible. M is for marketing. P is the prophetic. Cast the vision and move toward that vision. L is for leadership, but it's really an internal leadership. And then finally the Y, look for the yes. Look for the yes, because the more you look for the yeses, the more the yeses will come. Again, this is Tom Stark. Thank you so much for listening today. I appreciate y'all, and have a great day. Have a blessed day.